match. Now he's free to play his singles matchup against Chibo in round 2 of singles. So we're going to go ahead and get this started immediately now. So
yeah, this is going to be a hype one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You already know what time it is.
Stage pick will be Smashville.
I wonder if he's going to... Is he going Marth or is he going...
He's going Marth, okay. Yes, against Gears of Wah.
Gears of Wah. Wah. Wah.
It's always got to happen.
All right, that's enough of that.
All right, hopping right into it.
So, I don't know what to say about Gunner, but I remember he was amongst like the characters in Zero's most recent bottom tier list for that that entire thing. He says, "Oh, Gunner's got some good moves," and I guess Marth here. Ooh, interesting setup. See, False is always really impressive off stage, like with like the presence that he has. A lot of pressure.
That is like recognition. Like he beats out Bash, and Bash is incredible. The tipper already claims in 30 seconds. Wow!
Oh my gosh! It's like, you know how like it's like you bite into like the what is it? How many licks does it take to
Tootsie Roll?
The Tootsie Roll gum pot. It's like
he just tore it off.
A 1, a 2, a 3. Yeah, we can't re-grab him against Marth, man. He will clip those toesies. Gets them fingers every time, but. I don't know. I think Gunner, he does really badly in this matchup, amongst others. I mean, with the lack of range and Marth just having superior
just walling him
options.
Out.
Yeah, wow. Really not much he can do.
Looking like melee Marth right now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is just an uphill battle in general.
Right.
So, not to say that it's not doable. It's just he's got to work 1,000 times harder. You know.
He's just got to be a little more on key of when he's going to throw out those neutral attacks and actually land a couple of those projectile hits.
Right. See, and this is the thing, is that recovery's so slow too. Like he's going up, he's totally vulnerable during it, and this is just
punish adjustment.
I know I would be pissed if I would feel that, man.
Smash 4, so unpredictable.
Oh boy, but I mean, Chibo doing his very best here in this matchup. He doesn't really have the options to throw out some other move. Ooh, that was really nice. Using the momentum from that neutral or forward air rather to propel him close enough to possibly land that up smash. Not enough. Bomb
set up, puts him up so Chibo gets back on main stage. However, so
Mini Boss, what do you think about the Gunner? Ooh, he tried it. He went for it again. Really nice attempt.
Yeah, but it was a reverse. So.
What do you think about the Gunner moveset that would actually help him to possibly do a little bit better in neutral here?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm very unfamiliar with this character, but the tipper aerial again will take first round for False Air. I can't really comment. I don't want to like say anything that is fraudulent to make myself sound like I know stuff. So I'm just going to say I have no clue. Yeah,
because I'm not familiar with the moveset really. I know that he has some okay like tilts, you know, but that ain't keeping Marth. Like Marth has way better tilts.
Yeah, exactly,
you know? Yeah. And as you just saw from that down smash whiff, it's just like, what do you do if my hitboxes aren't going to be as concrete when I land? I'm just like, oh, I'm expecting to get the down smash, and it's just like, nah, son.
And we see the swap from False instead of sticking with Marth. He's going with Sheik here. Very interesting pick because he does have to close the gap. Sheik is a very CQC character and very dangerous because if you perfect shield one of her attacks, she's vulnerable maybe about 60-65% of the time. Okay.
Yeah, because I do know that there are a lot of things that you could probably abuse with other characters using, you know, Sheik's aggression against her, you know what I mean? Her having to be so close and, you know what I mean, making use of her momentum. But, I mean, with Gunner, it's just like, what do you do?
Exactly.
I don't get a chance to even see very many of his other moves. Wow, solidly lands that neutral B. I'm just gonna call it a charge shot. Yep. Oh, there we go, up air.
Not gonna take just yet, but racking up a ton of damage.
Right. And I definitely think up air would have been a little bit more useful in the previous matchup against Marth. Mainly because if Marth was jumping in, he might be able to short hop up air. I don't know how good it is or what its auto cancel frames are, but it seemed like it would probably be a good tool, seeing as how, you know, it has so much upwards.
Potentially, yeah.
Right. Looks good. I mean, Chibo's looking like he's making a little bit more adjustments. I guess the character swap from False might have been a little bit premature, but I guess he wants to switch things up.
Yeah.
And just warm up all of his characters.
Yeah.
Ooh. Lands the down smash hit,
Again.
but it just doesn't actually pay dividends here and just completely whiffs it out.
The bomb coming through, didn't even realize it.
Yeah, man, bombs are just actually just pulling their weight here and covering Chibo's landings. Really, really nice placement there. Ooh, bouncing fish, not going to find its mark.
Right.
But, Mini Boss, what do you think about Sheik in this on this stage for Duck Hunt?
Bomb will claim. They always get KOs when I'm about to talk about that stuff.
Okay.
Anyways, I mean, so long as he stays on main stage, because Sheik, her aerials are good, but usually they're with short hop setups, so she has to stick close to main stage.
Right.
And it's pretty good because besides the tree, this is a very flat stage, not a whole lot of stuff to prevent a lot of air dodges or anything like that.
Right. And then I think because of Duck Hunt is a little bit flatter, it kind of works as like another FD because for those of you who out there who don't know, Sheik really does like FD, mainly because it gives her the option to avoid people getting away from her needle, so she can actually camp effectively on a stage like this.
Yes.
So, but you know, the trees only really provide but so much support for you getting away for those needles. But really nice bouncing fish by False there, finds his mark, actually going to claim that stock from Chibo. And now he's going to have a little bit of damage to kind of work his way up to close the stock out if he wants to win this. But Chibo, you know, pretty much doing his job, spacing out, you know, staying really, really clean here, not throwing out anything a little too laggy.
Spot dodgy. So spot dodgy. Yeah, but he is at low percentages, so the combo game will be fresh for Sheik right now.
Yeah. And Chibo just doing his job to like make him really respect some of these aerials that you don't get a chance to see a lot. He's just like, hey, you know what? I might be dropping these bombs. I'm about to drop this back air on you. He's landed that a couple times pretty solid. Not really landing the way he probably wants to with that down smash, but, you know, still putting a ton of shield pressure on with the bombs and making him...
Fish almost takes out.
Yeah, almost. But almost doesn't count.
He does have a charge, and he just wasted.
Uh-oh.
Edge guard situation, going low, bomb setup, almost.
That would have probably been a prime time right there to actually throw up air.
Jab coming through. Right now, Chibo's playing a lot more reserve, just being careful.
Oh, actually lands the bomb. That's going to claim that stock. Got a little bit too reckless there, I guess, on the chase. And didn't give the bombs the respect that it deserved.
Right.
I mean, it's all good. I mean, he'll be able to make the adjustments, and I'm sure False has several other characters he might be able to use here. But,
we might see the swap back to Marth, though. If any. Oh, we're seeing double swap here.
Oh.
Yep. I knew False was going back to Marth, but we're seeing Rob from Chibo. Should be able to, so long as he keeps that gyro and laser game up, it should be able to create a lot of pressure for Marth.
Absolutely. Here in this matchup for Rob, I just found that one thing that you can't do, Rob, you gotta respect his landing.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
That falling neutral is devastating.
Falling neutral, a lot of his moves just have very, very good auto-canceling frames. So you can't just be like, oh, alright, he's gonna land like every other character, I'm just gonna shield grab him. Nah, man, you really gotta respect him landing. And, you know, the only thing that you probably might be able to get away with is Rob on the edge guard, and we already know what False is. False, the edge guarding god here that he's showing himself off to be. Yeah,
it's true, but like you said, he has the option to recover high or even go like underneath the stage if he's daring enough to do it.
Yeah, and I gotta say, when you're going off stage against a character who kind of has like a non-hitbox up B.
Ooh, no tech. That's how it goes. Oh. That's how it goes. Just looking for a setup here, not going to find anything.
See, I think for those who don't have the knowledge also of what Rob does with that setup, if wherever he's pointing, that's the direction you're going to go in.
Exactly.
So if you're watching where he's going...
Again, but it gets the... Wawa was talking about it earlier. If you don't get the setup, that normally stage spikes the character.
Correct. It does stage spike, but it gives you an option to possibly tech it. So I don't know how good your tech game is, but if you feel comfortable where you'd rather take that hit versus you know, the setup into the kill, I mean, both are fairly risky. I mean, I wouldn't chance it. I just like go backwards off stage. It ain't gonna hit you. It'll just reset you.
Again,
ooh, and False. Confident in his tech game, yo. That was tight.
Set up every time. Gets it that time. All right. Third time's a charm.
That is one of the top 5 ledge traps in the game, folks. I mean, nothing to joke around about. And wow, False
has the recovery, I believe, to come back.
Ooh, He actually helps him up there.
Wow. But he is sitting at 97, and the edge guard.
Oh, the pressure is palpable.
Ooh.
He is literally on top of Chibo right now for the entirety of this stock. Hasn't even taken a hit of damage. Well,
there it is. There.
Spoke too soon. All good, but wow, this is an impressive showing here. It's hard, obviously, for Rob in this matchup, but this is finesse that you're seeing in an edge guard and the spacing situation here.
Now, if you're false, are you looking for an up throw to kill here?
Up throw would be, I think it's going to be for another 15% more he probably has to put on against Rob because Rob's a lot heavier.
Okay.
And I think up throw kills normal characters guaranteed around 160, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if that'll kill Rob, but
it might. Well, just
F-tilt will do the job.
Absolutely, especially with that tipper connection.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. That was very, very good.
Yeah.
That offstage presence was just too much for Chibo to handle in the beginning.
Showing that he